that's the situation. You guys missed it, but I had to get out and block traffic because Mikey did not read that we had to go through a truck lane. I don't know, this airport situation is weird. Well, welcome back to the channel. Doesn't really matter. We're here in Texas. We're going to be racing NTK for round 2 of TSRS. Pumped, excited. Thanks to Mikey and Brian for picking me up from the airport after like 20 laps. Almost missing my flight and not almost getting my bag here on time. The problem is I have like the clutch in the bag and a whole bunch of other stuff. So
we didn't get one when we came in. No,
man,
it didn't give us the thing. We're good. Okay.
Oh
thank you.
man, oh, this has just been a bad day. We haven't even gotten to a track. So hopefully the engine's at the hotel. It should be. And Mikey's motor mount piece will be in tomorrow night. So yeah, let's get to the track. Let's see if we make it in practice in time and have a good day. Today's a practice day, so I better learn the track quick because this is basically everybody's home track. So don't worry. Track I've never raced on, chassis I've not been on yet. How hard can it be? All right, after first practice, that's in the books. How do you feel?
Physically, I feel good, but the car.
Who cares how you feel physically, motherfucker?
Thank you. I don't give a shit physically.
Physically, mentally, you know, we're here, but
I feel like I want to quit.
Track feels like shit. There's no grip.
You're driving like shit.
I'm driving like shit. Jorge wasn't there to push me, so.
So I'm gonna go out behind him this session because I wanted just to go slow, and I was just going slow when I was trying to go fast.
Yeah, so we'll see. Lots to learn though.
Hell yeah, we have a whole day to get after it.
Yeah.
Hit it with the passion.
Like the grip or just the layout?
The grip. Grip, layout, all of it. I'm not a fan of NTK, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Practice 3 in the books. Cart's gotten a lot faster. Changes are working. I don't want to give away too much, but it's finally a cart that I'm like, wow. This is free and fast. So, if I can get my driving down, the cart is there. I mean, Mikey got the driving down right away because I gave him the setup. But other than that, he's gotten the driving down. He's flying. So I need to pick up the pace for sure. Kelvin's doing great. Bryce is over there. He's doing a good job too. We're here hanging out, having a good time, chilling. Night's about to go down. 8 a.m. is on the cart now. No more sandbagging. I haven't been sandbagging all day and I suck. Ooh. I need to get my head on my ass and let my balls drop. So this is practice number 4. Finally put the race motor on. Decided to go out there behind Caleb this time and see if I can learn something. He just drives it in a lot harder than I do, and this car kind of bites you in the ass if you overdrive it. So it was really slowing it down, and you know, I'm pretty. I go in real slow, exit real fast, and it just caught me off guard. Car had a ton of front grip. I was doing my best, you know, to manage it to an extent, but the track has artificial grip in it, so it's concrete. And then you have this rhino liner in the corners, so I'll give it any wheel input and then the cart would automatically turn and the rear one to come around. Then when the grip from the corner grabs, the cart really goes. So it's insane of how it just takes off. I was just over driving the cart through the corners. You can see there, this coming out last corner hairpin, I get so much more exit speed, and then the motor just pulls through. Now I was being cautious behind people trying to pass them, you know, safely during practice. It's not a big rush to, you know, balls to a wall and, you know, kill everybody. But here during the fast sections, the car's just so much quicker. You go down the straightaway. I know I'm in the draft. I give him some space. It's a flat out corner. I give him space, but if I don't give him space, then the cart just shoots out. It's all in the fast corners. It just takes off, especially coming out of the chicane. Like, I'll get a bad exit to turn 3, I get a decent run, and then through the chicane, I'm boom, boom, gone. Like the cart just goes. So turn 7 was my biggest enemy all weekend. I just could not get 7 down. It was on and off on like my entry, corner. I blew the corner multiple times. I would show up to right, left, and eat the curb, and I was just not driving the best. But this is the first session that I finally, feel comfortable in the cart. I swapped the seat out to the VG seat and got comfortable in it because the seat I had in it was just too small for me. So finally, when I felt comfortable, I decided to do a really hard push lap and noticed some things that, the cart can handle it just fine. It was just me holding the equipment back. And sometimes we don't think about that part. Like, we think we overshoot the corner, and next thing when the cart goes and turns, you're like, holy crap, I got way more grip than I expected. And it just shoots off like a rocket. So maybe I can push a little harder, open up my entry, take a different line, adjust your driving style. Sometimes if it's not doing what you want to do, make it do what you want to do. But other times, you just got to trust the equipment. And that was my biggest thing. I wasn't trusting it.
Bryce's video, you were literally 2-wheeling for the car too. I did that one time. Okay. Maybe twice.
But it's the trend. That's
Oh no, it's because I hit the curb.
The dumb shit we talk about. Hey, no, we gotta put the clear visors on. Practice 4 was the first time everything came alive. I did a motor swap. I took the practice motor off and put the fucking monster on. And grew a pair of balls, let them drop about 3 to 4 inches, and center hard. I always say full send, but I haven't been sending it. I finally went full send. It is a full send track. Turn 2 is probably one of the scariest turns I've ever taken in my life. And your balls have to drop literally a good 3 inches to hold that bitch wide open. And if you miss the apex, you're fucked.
You're in the tire.
You're in the barriers. Almost like me in turn 1. Don't worry. That's Chuck's cart, not mine.
So at this point in time, the fast guys were Noah, Caleb, and Michaela Bradley. We were the ones turning quick laps between all of us. Ross was turning a second a lap faster than all of us, so we didn't count him. So I was going to try to go be behind Noah, but Noah had that comp cart hooked up real quick, and that chassis was cracked 20 ways to 1, but it was working. And then Michaela in front of me, this is her home track, so these guys have the upper hand. This is their backyard. Not 100% sure about Noah, but he did practice the weekend before at a local race, so he had more of the layout of the land. And then right here is when I noticed that turn 2, I wasn't taking it right. So turn 1, like I said, boom, goes to turn 1. Front end shakes a little bit on that top. And then bam, you saw that last little split second. She opens up like she's going to pit road and then snaps the car left to take turn 2. I hadn't been doing that at all. I had been honestly staying a lot tighter on the entry of 2. So through 1, very good, cart does well, and she widens and then takes the corner. Look how much better she takes turn 2 than me. So I picked that up from following her. I pick it up that this is the first time I actually get close enough to someone local, and I noticed that they open up for pit entry and then shoot out. And then like right here, I was saying I over missed my braking zones. I got into the back of her. Turn 7 was a disaster for me. It was like sometimes I'm like, yeah, and other times I'm like, all right, I don't know what I'm doing. I felt like a newbie driving, and then I would screw up 8 and 9, and then gain it all back just because of the equipment I had. And then like right here, when I hit turn 1, it would just shoot me out through turn 1 so hard that I would come up on turn 2 so much faster than I would expect, and then screw up the entry point to 2. And then 3 was just a hit and miss if I nailed it too. So really it was just a lot of hit and miss if I could run it well or not. But the chicane, I was really fast through. So this session, I ended up dropping a couple more teeth. The motor was pulling really strong. I was on the limiter real early. We were trying to gauge on where his limiter was hitting at, but throughout the whole weekend, nobody said that he was on the limiter at all. So we had to go out behind him in practice, and in the next video you'll notice that we do stay behind him in practice, but on the sidelines, people would hear him lift and go half throttle, 3/4 throttle behind Noah. So he was really holding a lot back, and we could tell when we were clocking him, he was pulling a second a lap on the same weight class. So at that point in time, I didn't know if we had anything for him at all. I was just trying to survive and learn as much as I could, but we turned the quickest laps. The kart was getting really fast. Thanks to AEM for the monstrous power. MGM chassis, awesome. Frankfurt Racing and Cassidus Racing for everything. It was a really good day for sure.
Look at Mikey. Mikey, say hi.
Hi.
Shut up. Don't wave. Bryce, what are you drinking? Chuck's gonna get mad.
Soda.
Huh?
It's just soda.
Oh, where's Kelvin? Kelvin!
I'm here.
Oh, look at that little kid. He's going to Saudi. I'm gonna miss him.
Hey, did you text Paul back?
Stop talking. Paul, don't watch these videos. Oh my God, I can't even hold a phone. All right, sorry, guys. End of the day. How did it go? I wonder if this is still recording. Yep. And how did it go? Final practice session. We did a gear change. We got a little slower, but everybody in my class got a little slower. So I'm gonna do another gear change in the morning. And then, Mikey, stop interrupting this guy. Alright, guys, let's start all over again. I'm not starting all over again. We're not editing this out. So, we gotta go ask Chuck where the wall's at. And then, because we're closing everything up, practice is over. Kart did really well. If I was at a track that I actually liked, and had like a weekend of fucking doing it, I had a weekend of doing what I needed to do. Dude, the 23 ain't no fucking joke. Yeah, the live stream will be up, so you'll know it. It just, so when you go, okay, when I say it's no joke, when you go into a corner, right, you know how the car sometimes corner binds off exit? This thing just, it's like a coil spring. It builds a lot of freaking pressure and then shoots you out of the corner.
It
You
feels
don't-
like it wants to send you
Yeah,
underground.
you don't slow down. You can blow the corner, right?
Oh yeah.
You can blow the corner and the cart turns and just goes. It ain't no joke. I don't want Paul doing anything retarded and changing it up. Because I think if he does, I'll just buy 23 and stop. I'm kind of upset, to be honest, because I'm still on my 22, but it might be for sale soon.
Hey, I'll buy it, bro.
All right, guys. At the end of the day, Kelvin was real fast. He was probably 2/10 clear of the field. Mikey was real quick. We're fighting for grip on Mikey's kart. And then Brian has been tuning all day. Grandma fed us sandwiches from Subway. Bryce has been doing well. Chuck's been killing it. Caleb, goddamn, what's your last name?
Yes,
All right, Caleb's been doing great. Dude, honestly, Caleb, on the equipment he has, he's been doing a fucking amazing job. So, overall, amazing day. I'm going to log out. They shut the lights off. Let's get the fuck out of here. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys on track.